like me who are visiting our fair shire, and for those of thee like me who live here, I be Dr. John D., formerly of Her Majesty's Privy Council and newly elected Lord Mayor of the Shire of Stirling. Yes. Yes. With me on this lovely day is the Lady Marian Fitzwalter, heiress to the Fitzwalter estates and keeper of the lands of Stirling. Today is a very special day, for today, in addition to our usual summer fair, we've been granted the great privilege of a royal visit by our most beloved sovereign, Queen Elizabeth. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
I cannot wait to show the Queen how well I am, since she sent me to the Shire to recover from a certain nervous indisposition. It is of extreme importance, therefore, that I be on my very best behaviour. I'm talking white gloves and party manners, people, so as not to embarrass me and the other town fathers. Of which I am the only one, so not to embarrass me, actually.
Dr. D, these good people look to me to be excellently well-bred, if somewhat high-spirited. I'm certain they shall behave in an impeccable fashion before Her Majesty.
Yes, well, yes, these ones look all right, but what about that rapscallion Robin Hood and his band of ne'er-do-wells?
If thou art referring to the much-maligned Robert of Locksley, I can assure thee that he hath the utmost respect for the Queen, as he doth for all ladies.
Now, Marian, I know that this once have an understanding with this fellow, but 'tis before he was disgraced and branded an outlaw, and 'tis misguided loyalty to defend him now.
Unjustly named outlaw by our so-called sheriff, Sir Philip the Marsh.
Marian, please do not speak ill will of the sheriff, I beg thee. Besides, I'm perfectly sure that the proof of Locksley's guilt was overwhelming and the sheriff was only acting in the best interests of the citizenry.
Well, thou meanst in his own interest. It cannot have escaped thee, Lord Mayor, that 1, Robin and I were contracted to marry with the first banns already read in church, when 2, he was suddenly accused of various crimes, and that 3, without a trial or opportunity to face his accusers, he was condemned, outlawed, and forcibly for his life. 4, his lands were confiscated by the sheriff, Sir Philip de Mark, and finally 5, not 2 days after, this same de Mark came suing for my hand in marriage.
A great series of coincidences, I grant thee, yes. By the by, Marian, I've been meaning to speak to thee about marriage.
Well, not thee as well. Dr. D, thou knowest I hold thee in the utmost regard.
No, not me, Marian, no. I can never hope to reach so high. No, I only wished, as thy friend, to counsel thee to forget thy childish romance and accept the sheriff's offer.
Never.
Marian, thou art too headstrong. No good can come from it. I must tell thee, friendly in thy ear, sell when you can, you are not for all markets.
Then I shall live and die a maid like unto our own dear Queen.
Oh, to God the Queen, I nearly forgot. Forget not thy manners this day, or thou shalt have consequences.
Fear not, Lord Mayor. To be an it please thee a prithee, and I thank thee all around.
Oh, some of us may even use a hanky.
Robin.
It's good to see thee, Marian. It's been far too long since last we met.
Aye, in thine absence the days do lag.
Thy defence of mine honour was most touching. So I see thou hast held firm against de Mark's importuning.
Badgering, more like. I have. I'll not forget my promise to thee, Robin.
Nor I mine.
Enough of this! Master Hood, I'm prepared to be magnanimous. If thou take thy companions and leave this place, I'll not report thee to the sheriff.
Very generous, Mayor D, but my boys are longing to see the Queen. They are our loyal Englishmen after all.
Yeah.
See the Queen? You couldn't! You wouldn't! You mustn't!
He won't!
You are very bold coming here today, Hood.
If thou dost think that thou art safe because of Her Majesty's visit, thou art sadly mistook. What I think, Sheriff, is that even a treacherous, malicious scufflaw such as thyself would hesitate to show his vile nature in front of Her Majesty.
Vile nature?
For arresting and executing a notorious traitor to the crown, Her Majesty will give me a medal.
Traitor? Robin's only accused of petty theft, and wrongly at that.
Well, I myself wouldn't call pilfering an entire year's taxes from this very shire petty, but then again, I am not an outlaw. Perhaps we have different frames of reference.
We have seen no tax money.
We have seen many overtaxed and starving peasants. Thou hast kept all of the tax money and hope to blame it all on us.
Wow, that is a dastardly plan. For the man of the cloth, thou hast a very worldly outlook, friar.
I fear for thy black soul, Sheriff.
I'll look to the mote in mine eye, friar. Seest thou to the beam in thine? Oh, so the devil does quote scripture for his purpose. Thy pardon for doubting, Tuck.
Stop this! Robin, go! Canst thou not see he stays thee here for some purpose? His guards may even now be circling round, hoping to trap thee.
Marion, it was going to be a surprise. Guards! Oh. Tisk, 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 Sheriff. Yet another example of thine arrogance. Sending but 3 men to capture 5.
5. I see but 3 men. Thou hast been in the woods far too long, Hood, and have forgotten how to count. There is but 3.
Oh, really? I see 5. Ho, lads!
Ho, Robin!
Hold it. Drop it. Really?
Idiots! Sneak up on them, I said. Take them by surprise, I said. But no! That's it. Half rations for a week. Nay, a month. And additional calisthenic practices. And additional sneaking practices on your own time.
Sheriff, these internal disciplinary actions can wait. The Queen will be here any moment. What does thou propose to do about this?
Indeed. We are distressed, well, nay, dejected.
Doleful. Disconsolate.
Despairing. Ridiculously perturbed.
That thou dost think that we would go so far as to sabotage Her Majesty's visit. No. What we shall do is we shall leave these fine officers of the law in the care of these good folk, whilst we slip away unimpeded. Agreed?
Agreed, yes.
Ho, lads!
Enjoy.
The little skirmish is over, Hood, but I will win the war and the lady.
Philip, I shall never consent to be thy wife.
My dear Lady Marion, do not be so hasty. Under the right circumstances, who knows to what they malice, or who knows to what thou mayest agree.
The Queen bird has been sighted! To the landing! Open the gate! God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
Open the gate, you primates!